Well, Mad March is behind us, but the fun's not over yet. There's another festival just around the corner. From this year on, Tasting Australia becomes an annual event, an 8-day culinary showcase for food lovers everywhere. Here's me at the last one, like a kid in a candy store. And I wasn't the only one. It seemed to me that everyone had a case of foodie fever. Once again, the Tasting Australia team will be headed up by Simon Bryant, Paul Henry and patron Maggie Beer. Their aim is to uncover and showcase the South Australian food scene, and I think it's one we can be pretty proud of. This year features two chefs who need no introduction, our own Chong Lu and Joxon Frillo. They will be joined by more than 15 notable chefs, writers and winemakers from around the globe. And Victoria Square will once again be transformed into Tasting Australia's town square. Now, entry is free, so it's the perfect place to hang out with a bunch of your mates. This is the place you'll discover food and wine from every corner of the state. Settle in for the afternoon, watch the experts at work, or even book the kids in for a baking session. Literally a feast for the senses, Town Square will be open every day from lunch through to the evening. Now, here's a heads up on something I don't think anyone will be able to ignore: the smell of freshly baked bread. This year, to celebrate fire in the Town Square, they're going to be building an authentic wood oven, which is going to be baking up big every day. Now, as a Barossa boy, I'm no stranger to Lauki's flour, and that's what they'll be using. Leon Bailey is an artisan baker in the true old-fashioned sense of the word. He's part of a team of local and international bakers who will be putting the Town Square oven through its paces. Now, there's a reason you've brought me here to Apex Bakery in Tanunda, isn't there?
There certainly is, Callum. This beautiful old wood oven that's been baking for over 90 years, we're going to take the coals from this oven, take it to Adelaide to fire up the oven in the square.
Fantastic, so a fair bit of history there.
Oh, a huge amount of history.
One of the things I love about bread, there's so much history and every kind of culture has their own version. Is this the kind of bread we might expect to see in Town Square?
Yes, absolutely. There's been a real renaissance in bread recently, and as you can see by this representative of loaves, we've got baguettes, we've got beautiful rye bread, we've got some fantastic ciabatta, and to top it off we have some beautiful croissants as well. These are fairly representative of the styles of bread that you'll find coming out of that oven in the square. This sourdough bread especially has a beautiful flavour, beautiful aroma. It's not only good for you, but it tastes great as well.
And good bread is more than just flour and water. In Leon's case, there's a special ingredient.
This starter culture originally came from San Francisco in 2004.
Wow.
So I carried it with me from the San Franciscan Baking Institute. I brought it back into Regency Institute, and then I used that sourdough starter to train thousands of bakers, not only in South Australia, but the rest of Australia.
As someone who's baked a lot of bread, I can only imagine you've eaten a fair bit of bread as well. What's your favourite way to eat some of these loaves?
Yes, well, please, let's break bread, Callum. Grab a piece of bread.
Wonderful.
I not only like to dip it in beautiful olive oil, but I also like to dip it in vincotto. This is fig vincotto, and our girl Maggie has created this one for us today.
Fantastic, what a great combination. Presented by Thomas Foods, Tasting Australia will showcase more than 200 events across 9 regions. So I'm pretty confident that there's something to suit everyone. I mean, let's face it, who doesn't love good food? Now, all the information is on the website, but get in quick as the ticketed events do tend to sell out. I'll be doing cooking classes at Sprout, as well as a demonstration in Town Square. So maybe I'll see you there.